Ahoy, ahoy, it's your boy Attack Slug, here with another edition of Where You At. Today we're looking at N+ for the Xbox Live Arcade. This is a 2008 release from MetaNet Software and Slick Entertainment, I believe. That checks out. And this is a game that I have not played in a number of years. I know I did not finish because it was exceedingly difficult. But I didn't think it qualified for a terrible ad video. Maybe it does. Let me know what you think. But we're going to get right into it here. I'm going to show you a bit of stages that I certainly did get past. And then I will show you a bit of where I know I got stuck. And I severely doubt if I couldn't beat it by myself off camera, I really don't think I'm going to be able to beat it by myself on camera. So let's jump right in here. This is a platformer. You might say it's a Masocore platformer in the vein of a thing like Super Meat Boy and those kinds of games, Spelunky and whatnot. The game has very, the controls are floaty, right? So you want to get these little golden orbs to make your time better. You do have fall damage, which comes into play in a number of ways. This is the very first stage, so obviously things are kind of ridiculously easy, and your goal is to get to the end of the room. You know, you gotta open the doors, or do whatever, and get to the end of the room. And that was level 1. And it kind of goes on like that. The little red things there are bombs, so obviously don't touch those. That would be bad. And we continue our way through the first set of levels. This is one of the first Xbox Live games that I ever recall buying, pretty early in the system's lifespan. I think it was like $5 at the time or something like that, and I was like, alright, I'll buy that. And it's got multiplayer, it's got user levels. I mean, it was a pretty robust package at the time. It was also available on the DS and the PSP, I believe. So it's based on the original Flash game N, which I never did play for whatever reason. That is a gun, and that will totally shoot me. So yes, there are, fuck that up. There are, you know, obstacles, and so, as you can see, the game will progressively get more and more difficult, and at a certain point I found that my reflexes were not quite enough to get any further. The game has 150 single player levels, and I think I have about half of the achievements or so. Some of the stages like this are a bit tedious because you can get to the very end, and if you fuck up at the very end, or I almost screwed up there, you will certainly go back to the beginning and start all over, and that is no good. So you want to get as many of these little gold things as possible, because there are leaderboards and you are being timed on the set of stages. So, there you go. I don't know that the leaderboards are still up for any of this stuff. They might be. I don't know. So, the physics play a big role in this game in terms of how you interact with the world. Obviously, you've only really got your analog stick and the A button to jump. And that is the extent of the controls in the game, and I screwed that up. So how you jump and where you jump, learning that is really an important factor in how well you do in this game. And as you can see, I am wasting a lot of time trying not to fall too far. If I fall too far, I'll die. But having that omnipresent clock ticking down at all times eventually does get a bit stressful. The game does have all kinds of cheeky references to other games, and when I get out of this pack of levels, I will show you that you can be different. You can change your character skin, and those have appropriately other video game references, but not enough to get sued, I guess. And as soon as I finish this pack of levels, or if I finish this pack of levels, I will show you that. Under this, all right. So here's a different. Those things, obviously, I should not touch them because they will kill me. I can jump on these brick things here, but I don't want to jump too high because if I fall too far, that becomes an issue. Wall jumping, obviously, super important. You can kind of, get around and wall jump and whatnot. So let us actually go and get to the, instead of getting all these gold things and potentially dying, let's just hit the, this to get out of this stage. Bye-bye! As you can see here, we have a Cactuar, from Final Fantasy. Make my way through the Cactuar. For those of you who keep up on the video game industry, N++, a brand new N, will be coming out for the PS4 sometime, quote unquote, soon. Perhaps this year. Perhaps I'm gonna guess this year is a pretty good guess. I can't get up there. Whatever. But that has certainly been announced. That has been in development, and as someone who didn't finish N+ because it got super hard, I will probably end up buying N++, oops, regardless, because I think these guys make fantastic games, and I want to support that. Even though I know, and I died. Even though I know it is not a game I will ever actually, quote-unquote, finish, because my dexterity is just not there. I can platinum extreme tracks and trials, I can beat hell on Spelunky multiple times, but N+ is just a bit outside of my skill radius. So, let us not jump into here. Let us exit. I will show you the character stuff, and then I will take a few stabs at where I got stuck at and stopped playing, and then we'll end the video. Let's see here. Help and options. So if I go into settings here, appearance. I already got Classic, Classic 2, The Shadow, Dark Water, Cherry Bomb, Banana, Nature, Skelly, Hot Stepper. Let's see here. I know there's Mechazawa is a reference. I want to say it's Cromartie High School, which is kind of an obscure anime reference, but I did watch that show. Phoenix, obviously Phoenix Wright. Gordon, obviously from Half-Life. Player 1 is Mario, Player 2 is Luigi, and then back to Classic. So we will go with Gordon here because why not? And then we'll jump into where I am currently stuck. And as you can see, the sun's kind of setting over there. Maybe it's just cloudy, I don't know. It's only 4 o'clock. Anyway, be that as it may. I never really messed with the level editor. I am not much of a make-your-own-levels type of guy when it comes to games. But I will certainly play things that are, made. Like, I can go in here and look at user stuff. Although, I guess I would have had to go get them or whatever. And you can buy, they had level packs for sale, I believe, at a certain point. But we're just looking at the actual 150 levels provided with the game. And I believe, locked. So, this is the set of levels where it appears that I was stuck at. And right off the bat, rockets. And I wonder if I just get the hell out of here. It's not good for my time, but Nope. No, that was just poor planning entirely. I gotta get all the way up there. I want to say I've beaten this stage because this is not the stage I recall being stuck on, but it may end up being the stage that I get stuck on in this video because I have not played this game in a number of years, which is kind of the point of this video series, and that's really funny. Well, funny for you, not so much for me. Nope. Just, yeah, into pieces and blood and no, that's... I guess I'm gonna have to wait for those to get past and then try to get around. No, see, that's not gonna work at all. Alright, that's more like it, but I gotta make sure I do that. And make... This is gonna end up poorly! Can I watch the I can watch the replay, which this is always a fun feature of any game. Perhaps it was the next set of levels. Maybe it was one after this. Maybe I actually did finish this at some point. I will have to see if I can actually get to the next set of levels. Or not. And there I go. I'm dead. Let's try exiting and back to level select. Because I feel like I know what the level looks like that I got stuck on. No, but I can't choose it. But I feel like this is not the level I... I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe I got farther than I... No, wait. Oh, hold on. Alright. So, that set is open. I can go to that first set. But if I go back one, these sets are locked as well. So what's the last set? All these locked? Perhaps my save game, something happened to it along the way. Or perhaps... I'm not entirely sure what the deal is here. Because I know I've beaten some of these. I am extraordinarily confused right now. Alright, so up to 24, those are all unlocked. 25, let's try 25. Perhaps I played even less of this game than I thought I did, I don't know. I remember playing it for a significant amount of, hours when it first came out, and kind of being enthralled with it, but at the time my exposure to quote-unquote indie games was pretty limited, considering that my PC was not great, and I kind of only had consoles, and obviously at the time, prior to things like Xbox Live Arcade, indie games on consoles were just not a thing. You either had a publisher or you didn't. Alright. Let's do this nice and careful. Oh, see, that's the shit I don't like. The stages that take quite a bit to, and when you look at look back at it, it's like, oh, well, I wasted a whole 25 or 30 seconds, but it feels like a lot because you're really concentrating on what you're doing in order to get through it. That's the way to go with that. Door. Proceed. What is the trick of this stage? Lots of electric assholes all over the place. time up here. See, this doesn't seem that bad. Oh, that was almost a mistake. This doesn't seem that bad. I mean, I've certainly been through worse. And the key is not to fuck it up at the very end, like that. Oh, fuck! Why would you do that? Who thought this was a good idea? I can't imagine having to try to get all that fucking, like you wanted to get every one of those. Now it's gotta fucking not jump and just be real chill about it. Kinda inch along here and, not work into the electric. The game does have a number of other different, it's got missile launchers, it's got electric guides, it's got bombs, it's got, just, you know, things that want to obstruct your mission. Oh, there's, yeah, those... Heat-seeking missiles is kind of not cool. See, it's just not cool. I can't vibe with that. Hell yeah. 26. It says it was locked, and I don't... So now I have a vivid image in my head of the stage that I was stuck on, and this is not meeting my expectations of what that stage was, so now I am thoroughly confused as to exactly what the hell I had played, and didn't jump soon enough, and what the hell I was stuck on, or perhaps I was not stuck on what I thought I was stuck on, and I'm gonna keep fucking this one up too. No, so now I'm rushing. The problem you get into is if you start rushing when you know what you have to do in any games of this nature, it just becomes bad. Bad juju. You see, these I'm not having that big of a problem. I mean, this is obviously going to be an issue, because that's going to fucking hit me. So you want to ideally make it fire, and then jump off that, or... You want to, see, you want to land on that, so then you can jump past, like that, and then just scoot yourself in there, and get past that stage. This, maybe it was this one. No, this doesn't say. I know it was a stage where I had to go. I mean, maybe it's this one. Maybe this is the stage. I know it was a stage that was excessively long, where you had to go all the way to the top there. You can see at the top there is the switch, and then come all the way back. And those are the kinds of things that just... You die enough times and you're just like, I don't want to play this anymore. I was enjoying the game, you know, up to this point, and now it's just like... When you get to a game that is above your skill level, and it just becomes not fun to play anymore. And be that as it may, I am still going to buy N++ when that comes out on the PS4. Just to support this company, because at least there were companies back in 2008 that were putting out games like this, and having a respect for players that had a skill level obviously higher than mine, because certainly there are people on this planet who've beaten N+. I am not one of them. That's it. Alright, I'm done. That's it. I don't want to play anymore. Just for shits and giggles, let me kind of poke through the opening sections of the other stages, just to see if I can see what the stage was. Oh. Obviously locked. Locked. I don't know. I feel like I got stuck around here somewhere. It might have been there. It might have been 40. 41. This might have been it. Or no, it definitely had bombs like the one I just played where they were all over the place. So, I don't know. I'm going to end this video. I think I've adequately shown you where I am at in N+. So this ends another episode of Where You At here on the Attack Slug channel. So tune in next time when I load up a save from another game that I have not played in a number of years and find out exactly where I'm at. So until then, peace out.